We're in unfortunate times where I think you always have to be prepared for the unexpected no matter where you are. A big part of
This evening, I got the opportunity to speak with Michigan native Jason Russell. He is a former U.S. Secret Service, having served under multiple former U.S. presidents. He offered his own insight as to how the attempted assassination may have happened and why the rally was a difficult scene for the Secret Service to cover.
security is difficult, especially in an outside area like that, because you have such a large area to try to secure. So I think what you had happen in this situation is you had a large outdoor venue. You had former President Trump did actually have some of the tactical elements that are not necessarily with a former president. I think it's also important for people to understand that former presidents do not get the same level of protection and the same level of resources that a sitting president would get. Now, President Trump, because he's the presumptive nominee and he's certainly going to be the Republican nominee, is getting a higher level of protection.
I have no idea what the line of work is like for someone like yourself, but it's expected that with all the training that you all do, to make sure that something like this never happens, there's the big question of how did this happen?
I think what happened in this situation, truthfully, is you had the gunman was on the downslope side of a roof. So I'm not really sure the agents or the counter snipers could actually see him. My guess is he crawled to the top, to the peak of that roof, pointed his rifle, and as soon as the agents became aware of that, obviously the counter snipers quickly took action and neutralized the threat.
Russell says the Secret Service does have what they call a zero-fail mission, and that's where they prep days ahead of time to make sure something like this does not happen. Now, in the case that it does, everything the Secret Service does is documented. That way officials can go back, adapt their threats, and change tactics.